Hello guys, and welcome back to Taylor's YouTube channel, which I am hijacking. So today we just thought we'd give you an update. We've not really been vlogging a couple of parts that we should have vlogged actually. So we've made a decision that we're actually going to have an interior designer design the whole apartment. We found an amazing lady who we've sort of really got on with the last couple of days, and yesterday we went over to see her and they basically sat us down and we've gone through loads of different ideas, loads of plans. They actually came about a week ago and they took all pictures of the area, they measured all the area, and yesterday they showed
by area you mean the house?
The house or the apartment. And what they've done is they sort of came up with a few ideas and showed them to us yesterday, and then today one of the colleagues has just come over to visit because we've decided to have the whole apartment micro-cemented.
Yes, it's kind of the thing that you see in like Ibiza or Santorini throughout like modern apartments.
So we're having the micro cement across the floor, but in also areas it's actually like going to go up into the walls. We've always sort of like had our houses, and what we've always done is we've always sort of stretched our budget to the maximum and then can't actually afford to put anything in it. So initially we had our house in Sharnford. We never actually really did anything to it. Then we had our house, which we've still got in Council, which is obviously a huge 5-bed house, and we've just left it pretty much as it is. What we've decided with this property is to get it exactly how Taylor wants it to look.
How we want it to look.
How you want it to look is how I want it to look. You've got good taste. So the idea is that we literally go for everything. So floors, the textured wallpapers, micro cement,
basically
everything.
We want to turn it into a dream apartment.
Yeah.
Kind of like what you see on Pinterest.
So we've been sort of umming and ahhing what to do over the last few months. So like, where do you start? Like, we thought, oh, maybe Taylor could go on Pinterest, see a load of ideas. Okay, maybe we can buy a rug here, a sofa here. We've actually wasted a lot of time, a lot of money buying pieces that...
And we just can't do it.
And
I know what I want, but I can't put it together.
there's like probably 20, 30, 50 like shops around here that are like interior designers. So we went to the one at the end of our road. They came back and they said it was like €120,000. It was for the whole apartment, which obviously we don't have €120,000 to spend.
So we went to this place in San Pedro where they've basically got loads of like warehouses.
Yes, it's like an industrial estate in San Pedro, and we were driving from like bed shop to bed shop to bed shop. Taylor was in a bit of a mardy at this point.
I was just like, how are we ever going to find something that's not like ridiculous? Like, we couldn't see a bed for less than €6,000. I've never known a bed being that much money.
No.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, they come with the mattress and stuff. So any that we've actually liked, they're like, well, the mattress on that one's $7,000, and you're like, you know,
And then, like, the
I hope
mattresses-
to turn into Beyonce while I'm sleeping.
Yeah. So yeah, we were a bit down and like a bit lost. And as we parked to go to another bed shop, that I was like, yeah, this one's going to be the one. You looked to the right, and there was this like huge warehouse of like the most amazing furniture. So we went into there, and all of the furniture was amazing. Like, don't get me wrong, none of the furniture is cheap. It's all like super branded furniture. And the lady in there, a really nice girl, we got speaking to her, and she was saying, oh, my auntie who owns this shop can like interior design your whole apartment for you, and she doesn't charge the interior design fee, because we can actually have to pay like between $3,000 and $5,000 to the other interior designers just to get the design. Whereas because this was more of a shop, they were like, oh, we'll design it, and obviously you just buy the furniture through them. We liked that because we haven't got to pay any upfront amount of money. We can see what you sort of get. We loved the furniture. The girl was so helpful. Like, the shop actually shut, but she actually stayed open for like another hour. She took us to another warehouse that was another kind of showroom. She then said, hey, my aunt, she's like the most amazing, she's super cool, super crazy, and she will literally design you whatever you want. She's done all of the showroom, she's done everything for like 20, 30 years. We got in contact with her, and she came round like, I think pretty much the next day. They came round and they had, I think they stayed for about 2 hours with Tay, just running off ideas.
So from that point, we went for a meeting yesterday, and we started to go through like actually what kind of like materials we want for blinds, what kind of sofa we're thinking, and just kind of putting it all together, like picking out console tables. We actually have decided that we're not going to have the terrace as just a living space now. We're actually going to turn it into almost as if it's like not a part of the house, but it is a part of the house. So one side is going to be very much like living space, sofa, console, ambient fire, that kind of thing. And then one side is going to be like this big beautiful oak table with like a gorgeous push chair behind it, and you know, a space where me and Jack can work, so obviously we both work from home. So it was just kind of putting like little components together and kind of working out the first bits of like what we want, and then we've asked them to kind of put plans together with quotes of like how much each thing is now, so that we can get a feel for like, oh okay, that's just way out of our budget, you know, we'll pay more for the sofa but we want to pay less for a console, can we look at like a different alternative? Basically what we want to do is we want to get the basics in place before March, because we've only got the furniture that we've rented off the previous owners till March.
What we liked about working with Millie was she said, I'll plan it all and say, look, here's all the items that we think that you're gonna like. Then you can have the whole list and then you can just buy it like piece per piece.
For example, the bed in each room, Jack's and mine office space, you know, sofa, things like that. But as we go, we're now going to be more mindful of where we're spending our money. So like rather than going and buying, you know, me makeup and Jack clothes or me clothes or whatever, we'll go, well, do you know what, that £300 or £200 that we're spending on Zara, we could get that console table, which will really make and add some value to our lounge. We'll have basically our whole plan of what the apartment will look like, finished with every accessory, and then we'll just be, as and when we can afford, we'll just kind of tick off and put it in place.
Exactly.
And that feels like really comfortable, you know, you're not going to get to the end and they're going to go, right, you owe us this much money, and you're like, oh my god.
So the Microcement guy, he can come in literally like 3 weeks time.
But next week he should have a sample of what the Microcement colour that we've chosen should look like.
Okay, so it's 5 o'clock now and we are just waiting for the interior designer. There's two of them, but this is one of two. She is bringing the Microcement specialist. Taylor is chilling. Dogs are put away in here because they're going to be nightmares. Got a little camera set up there. Yeah, we're really excited, so we'll ask them if we're allowed to film. I think Taylor's also asked them if they can bring the plans, because obviously yesterday we went over a load of plans and we didn't actually record that, which is a shame. But I think the lady's going to bring some plans so we can go over them. Catch you in a minute. No way. Oh my god. I love this one. You're right, look, 6,000. That one's 10,000 and that's 12. We'll have just that. We'll have just that for granted. We'll just have two of them. Tell you what, we'll wait.
But after you visit, you sit in the sofa. We have two options to make a U-shape. One piece is the daybed, another piece is 260, with one arm, and another piece is this one. 3 pieces, 1, 2, and 3. But this is the minimum. 168 is the minimum. From here,
from there
to there.
To there.
Okay. And now we have to put 281 in this way.
If we were to put it to there,
the final of the sofa is
roughly there.
we can sit here, and the daybed here. I think it's good.
Here.
I think that's a good size.
You know, where would the dining table be?
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is not here in the future. We have more space here. We put in this way, around, or put more
Further back. Yeah. We thought that chair was too officey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I remember we said that was a definite yeah. And there was 2 chairs that we really liked as well.
Yes.
You know, the backs on them.
So basically you have a sofa coming out and then you need one there to sort of finish it off.
Yeah. But okay, well we'll come back to you on Monday on the things that we can definitely say yes, and then at least you can reserve
I
there.
keep all of this for your discussions.
Fantastic.
Exciting. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you. I'm going to give you
You let the dogs out?
You're very good. Very proud.
Started this. Now what we're going to do is get this micro cemented on here. So these are some tiles. What we would have loved to have done is if you see here, it's an outdoor style wall that, because it's classed as a terrace, which is an outdoor area, it has to stay the same as all the other apartments. So going back to here, this is leaking water. So loads of water is coming down somewhere around there and going straight down to here. So the furniture that we've borrowed from the previous owners is outdoor furniture, but the style that we're going for is going to be a normal sofa. So that will just get absolutely wrecked. So the gentleman is going to seal it or something like that. I think the water's coming in. I think he says it's building up here and coming down, so he's going to give all that a nice clean. He's going to silicone it or something like that. There's one part I'm not a fan of, is this part here. It's because basically it's glass, and if you see here, it's like open glass. So if we've got our office in here, then you know, if you're on your phones, you're chatting, or you've got the TV on loud, we're turning this into more of a living room, then someone else in the terrace is going to hear that. I'm not sure whether we can add another layer of glass or seal that in or something like that. We'll look into that. So to just give you an update while the gentleman has gone to his car, basically first step is to remove all of the tiles. So the floor is coming along nicely. Okay, so I don't want to keep filming the gentleman at work, but what I can see from peeking through our bedroom, I would say, what time are we on? On about 1 o'clock, so probably all morning, about 10 till 1:30. It's lifting the floor up, so it's looking real nice now. Well, it ain't looking nice, but it's looking empty. All of that is now gone. Okay, so we are halfway through day one. The gentlemen are just going for their lunch. All of the floor is up. Look, real tricky work, to be fair. And that's it. So now for the good bit. Guessing they're going to start laying some bits today. Got this machine here. So we'll see what they do. So we're getting towards the end of the day, and it looks like they're still prepping the floor. Okay, so we are at the end of day one. So it's a full day by 2 people. And I've been out the last couple of hours, so Taylor, can you explain what has been going on?
It's weird, I actually quite like it. Basically what they've done today is they've taken up all of those like plastic tiles that you would have seen, and then they were left with quite like a rough floor, which was obviously had a lot of glue on and different like lumps and bumps from the tiles that were stuck on. So then they've had a machine, and then what they've done is they've smoothed everything. I'm guessing this is prep now for the concrete to go in, so it actually could be the start of concrete day tomorrow. Well, not concrete, microcement. Over here is going to be our office area. My vision is like waking up, having my coffee, having my breakfast, having a shower, getting in like a fresh, nice tracksuit, and then coming round through the living room into our office space. A big oak table with both of our laptops. We decided not to have a PC because it was causing arguments. Jack loves PC, I love Macs. So say the table's here, there'll be one chair here, and then say that this is the other side of the table, there'll be one chair here, and there'll be one chair here. And I guess that the majority of the time in the day, Jack will have this chair, he's here, I'll be on one of those chairs.
I'm a 9 to 5, and you're a 5 to 10.
Yeah. And then like in the middle of the table, you know, I'm gonna have like some nice flower features or stuff like that, just really clean and simplistic. But I'm just so excited for it. There's gonna be shelves there. This is all gonna be like curtained doors. We've already ordered our curtains, and we're going for like a white draped linen, but we're not going for the ones that like split in half. We're going for one and you just pull it across, which looks a lot more sophisticated. And over here, I believe we're gonna have like 2 kind of like sitting chairs, so this will be like a sitting area, and then like sofa, coffee table, so you can...
PlayStation 5 will go there.
Furniture people, they said that as soon as the room's ready, they're going to be in like the same day, which makes me really excited because I'm a very impatient person. Like to think this will be done and then they'll be like hurrying through with chairs and stuff just makes me so excited. Yeah, so we'll keep you updated.
So we'll see you tomorrow morning. So here we are on day 2. So the walls are being sanded. So we're trying to go for a little bit of a smooth effect without changing it too much.
So, as you can see, this is full renovation, even though I'm not renovating it myself. Outfit, we got fresh paint in today, which is making such a huge difference. Like, it literally looks like a different place. And I feel like Pedro's maybe buffing the surfaces of the floor, ready for the concrete.
I guess he's maybe doing that so it sticks better. I don't know, or it's smoother.
Yeah, smoother, and then I guess they'll probably hoover all that dust and then lay the concrete. So exciting. We have the first coat of paint on, so it's already looking so much bigger and brighter.
Yeah, it's quite hard to see because of the sun.
And what they've done as well is they've re-plastered some parts, so you can see up here. I think they've done some plaster bits on the floor as well. And then this surface is going to be concreted the same as the floor.
He said the blinds are going to be from the front, so it'll be the whole way down, so you're not going to see any of that at all.
Are you excited?
Yeah, really buzzing. It's midday Monday. The guys were just painting this morning. So there is a second layer of paint going on. I don't know if you can see the floor. The floor now has some kind of netting over that they've put down. So it's super smooth and seem to be mixing something there.
So today we've had a third coat of paint. So we've now finished the paint, finished the plastering. We have painted all the sides, which look really nice. There was some kind of like netting and then something over it, which I guess is like the prep for the micro cement.
Now the reason we're not showing you in there is because he's put
"Don't walk on the terrace till tomorrow." It's so exciting because it's really starting to come together now. Also, more updates. We went to see the interior designers, Millie and Isabel, today, who we just are literally in love with. Yeah. So they spoke to our floor guy when we were there, and he said everything will be finished by Friday, then it will need 2 days drying, so we won't be able to go in there over the weekend, and then Monday it will be dry. So she's going to speak to Pedro again tomorrow and see if we could go straight in with some of the furniture on Monday, because we've actually got some of the furniture ready. But if not, then Tuesday we will have going in our sofa, which we'll explain about the sofa because we've got sofa gate, we've got a sofa situation. We'll also have the office table, we will have the roller blinds and the barrel curtains all going in literally the minute we can step foot onto that. I'm literally buzzing. It feels like Christmas. Well, it is nearly Christmas.
Okay, so it's Tuesday and the micro cement is going down. It's actually nearly the end of the day. I didn't have a chance to film earlier. If you can see there, it's in full swing now. We are currently hiding behind the door because we cannot go in. You can see this ledge here seems to have had a... I think the gentleman said that there's going to be maybe 3 coats. Basically what I can see the guys doing today is a very thin layer. So I'm guessing this is more of a finish. Let me zoom in. Today is Wednesday, so there's still 2 days to go. Really didn't imagine how much work actually goes into micro cement. Okay, so it's the end of the day, Wednesday.
Basically, Marbella is in floods right now.
We thought the leak was related to the window. So he sealed all of that, so we thought, okay, that's great. But the leak's actually, it's coming through this wall.
We were supposed to be getting this finished by Friday, then 2 days of drying over the weekend, and it should be ready for Monday. But to be honest with you, I think we're going to have rain for the next few days.
Good morning, so it is Friday. There was no work done on Thursday due to the rain. There was so much rain coming in, it was literally like flooding. All the water was coming in through there. But now we've found out what the issue is. So the water is coming through the ceiling from the apartment above. We've spoken to the community. They are getting that fixed today or tomorrow. They were due to be finished today, which I don't think is going to happen, so I think it'll be more like Monday. The guy's back in here today and he looks like he's sanding it, smoothing it all down. Today there's no rain today. It's all looking good. Okay, so it's the end of the day, Friday, and this is the second coat of some kind of primer. You can see it's getting painted on, giving it a bit of a shine. I've been told by Pedro's colleague that the finish is going to be some kind of varnish. They're going to varnish the top of it, so I'm guessing that makes it feel a bit smoother and obviously looks more complete.
Okay guys, and so now you're coming into a finished floor.
So let's show you the floor. This has been in now for a couple of days. So far we are absolutely so buzzing, aren't we?
Yeah.
Floor colour is amazing. The finish is absolutely...
It's very like industrial, but it's not too cold. The colour's stunning. So originally we had our amazing friends from Anil Design here in Marbella to come and put some of our furniture in. So it was these couple of chairs. Well, it actually wasn't those chairs, it was similar chairs to that, but then we swapped this mirror, which is just there, this chair, and a sofa that wasn't this one, and it came and I really liked it, and then Jack said he feels like it's a little bit small. From that point I was like, yeah, do you know what, I know what you're saying. And you said, didn't you babe, you were like, I just don't feel like I'm going to want to actually lounge on that. On the same day, after the minute it had been delivered, and I said, right, let's go back to the furniture shop, and this sofa was sat in the showroom. And then literally, we got it in the next morning. They came and dragged the other one out, popped this one in, and at first I was like, whoa, that is huge. And I'll just put into perspective how big it is.
Yeah, I don't know if it looks big on camera, but in real life, it is absolutely massive.
So Jack's been working over there on his little station, and I've been working here today, and it's just lovely. It's the perfect office snug.
Yeah, you can properly lay down on here as a family. Look, like I'm over here, don't even have to be anywhere near her. It's just perfect. And what we discovered was the table that we had and were in love with, the table just looked too small. We've now ordered a 3-meter table. So hopefully you can see the floor. The floor is absolutely a 10 out of 10. We are so buzzing with that.
So our plans are, we're gonna try and complete this room as much as we can before Christmas. We're currently working on the spare room. That's all being micro-cemented the same as here. And that will be done before Christmas with all redecoration in there as well. So that our family will be in a redecorated room. And then January, we've already booked them in. They're gonna finish the rest of the house with the flooring, micro-cement. Yeah.
So that's all to come. Really excited.
Just underestimate how fun it is to renovate the house.
Right, so we'll see you in part 2, the next part of the house.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Bye.